have much time lately to do video editing. That's why I haven't uploaded anything. But I got this email today, and it was from TCGplayer.com, a customer that I had sold 5 promotional Charmanders to, the SB promo Charmanders. And they said, "Oh man, I found you from your YouTube site or your YouTube channel, and I was really excited to do business with you, but then I got these cards that you sent me, and 3 out of 5 of these were not living up to that near mint condition expectation." And to be honest with you, I wasn't surprised, but I was like really, I just felt really unfortunate that that happened, because for a long time I was just buying cards, and when they come in, I just take them. I don't even take them out of the top loader. I would just put them straight over here into my little inventory section, Not even really. I'd give it like a little look over. And I'll show you some examples here shortly. I give it a little look over, and as long as it wasn't like glaring obvious there were any issues, I'd be like, all right, there it goes into the inventory, put it up on the site, and everything's good, because I purchase everything at near mint. I pay for the near mint value price. I expect everything is going to come in. But I wasn't doing my due diligence, whether it was I was sick, I was tired of taking care of my 2 toddlers and and all that. Of course, I have a lot of help from my wife, praise God. But for whatever reason, I was skipping over that crucial step of just really giving every single card that comes in the courtesy look over, because this is my product, and I'm going to be shipping out to other people. And this is the second time that this has happened, that people have reached out to me and said this condition wasn't what I was expecting. So today we're going to be going over exactly that, how to look over the conditions of your cards. Now, I just got in this big order here. You can see it's taking up half the screen, and it's not like it costs a lot of money, but I'm going to go over each one of these cards, because when I opened it up, the very first card that I looked at, beautiful card by the way, Radiant Collection Generations Charizard, it has issues on it, and I paid the near mint value. I expect to get a near mint card, so we're going to go over it. I've already started an email for this guy, and he's either going to give me a fair refund or a full refund. So that's exactly what I offered to the guy that reached out to me. Shout out if you're watching this video. I'm really sorry that that happened, but it does happen, and I offered him a partial refund for the difference between a near mint and a lightly played, or just a full refund. So let's go over. I'm going to swap my camera angle, and give me 1 second. We're going to show all the cards, and we're going to go over them together. If you guys have any comments, I would love to hear what you have to say. If I'm missing looking at anything, because I'm new to like really what it means to be lightly played or moderately played or near mint. I mean, I always assume near mint is like perfect, right? Like a perfect card. But then when I order a lot of vintage stuff, what they say is near mint is like not near mint. Alright, so I'm getting a notice from YouTube that the bit rate is a little low, so let me change that real quick. Make sure that we keep up with the expectations here. So it's recommending 6800. Let's update that one. Yeah, when I order a lot of vintage stuff, on there it's like near mint. It's not a PSA 10. It's like there's some PSA 6s and 7s, that sell as near mint. So what does that mean? For the newer stuff, you don't really expect there to be anything that's like a PSA 9 or 10. Like that's what's expected to be near mint, right? But I don't know. That's just what I'm beginning to learn. But this guy right here, Such a cool card, beautiful card. But if you look, I don't know if can you see the scratches there? Yeah, you can see it. And those aren't just print lines. They're on the back as well. I mean, look at that. This card is not near mint by any means. Look at the borders. These are the things we have to look at, right? And I'm learning. I've always just kind of had faith. Whoever was telling me it was near mint, I just believed, like, yeah, all right, that's near mint. Like, I wouldn't lie to somebody about that, right? And now I realize maybe they didn't even know. I didn't know I was sending this guy a non-near mint collection of Scarlet and Violet Charmanders. But I did, and I feel bad about it. So now we're going to start going through each card, looking at absolutely everything. And of course, to do that, you got to take it out of the sleeve, because you can't really see it when it's in the sleeve. If I can get it out. These perfect fits are perfect fitters, right? Let's see, this one is looking pretty good. Like, there's a little bit of fold right there. I guess when it was cut from the sheet. Let me move these out of the way so you can maybe see them a little better. Yeah, what do you guys look for when you are grading a card? Or just conditioning a card, I guess. This is definitely not grading. I just want to make sure it's near mint. I'm not looking to send it to PSA. I'm just looking to sell it, to resell it as a near mint card, you know? This one looks pretty good. Back to the perfect fit. And I know it takes time to go through all these, right, and do this. I'm just going to keep this one in the perfect fit. For now, I can give it a closer inspection if I see anything that's actually off. A beautiful card, that Mew. This one I'm excited about getting too. It's unfortunate they put double sleeves on all these. I mean, it's nice, right? But then you really do have to take it all the way out. Like on this, I can't tell if it's on the sleeve or it's on the card itself. Yeah, see, there's a little scratch here on the sleeve, right? You see that? And it looked like it might be on here. So anyways, a little bit of whitening. Still, like, if you were to have a base set Charizard and it had any of this, it would still be like near mint for sure. But because this is a modern card, would you still consider that near mint? That's a question, right? What's going on, Clodsire crew? Good to see you. Yeah, just curious what you guys really look for when you're looking at a near mint modern card. Like, what are you looking at? Can it not have any whitening at all? Because I guess that's what's expected, right? But that's like really hard to get. So people want like a PSA 10 card when they order a near mint. I mean, it looks, I mean, this is off center. It's not a PSA 10, but like, beautiful. Still looks beautiful to me. Crocolore. See, this is really cool. I told you guys I got the TCG Sniper set up. So anytime a card gets listed on TCG Player for 30% below market price, I will always get a notification. Well, I got 50 cards that I look at specifically. This is a cool one. I don't know why it's not focusing there. Hello, camera. Can you focus? There you go. Focus. Focus. This is my first time doing this setup. If it's a Clodsire or not, that's what I'm looking for. But good luck, my man. Right on. This looks beautiful. Really cool card. But anyways, so I get a notification, right? If somebody posts something that's 30% below market price. And then I just get that card. And then I go and look at all the other cards they have available. These look really nice. All except for that first card, that one Charizard. looking pretty good. Well, oftentimes people who list one card below market price will list a few cards below market price. Definitely something to look out for. If you aren't on TCG Sniper, I'm not promoting any one business over another. I'm just saying if you don't have a price alert app, you should definitely get one. Put in the cards that you want to look out for. That's a cool card. Yeah, all these cards I picked up for 30% or below market price. Then when you get more cards, you know, that's less shipping per card that you're paying. Wow, they double sleeved like most of these. They really took good care of their cards. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with these other than that. I guess the older card, you know, like I was talking about earlier, when you have the vintage stuff, not that this is vintage, this is, well, it's 9 years old now, but to have this whitening, and to have the scratches on there, that's definitely not near mint for a modern card. It has some silvering on the sides up there. It's only a 3-year-old card. But, so do you think with silvering for a card from 4 years ago, less than 4 years ago? I don't know if you guys can see it there. There's a little silvering on that top. Maybe it's the light angle. Let me try to change the light angle and see if y'all can see it a little better. Oh yeah, that looks a little better. Hello camera, can you focus? I don't know. There's a little bit of silvering, but if there's a little bit of silvering, is that considered no longer a near mint card? I assume if it came from the factory that way, it's still near mint. Cool card. E2. EX. Rubber Room. EX. Yeah, all these cards are looking like really nice. There's a tiny bit of whitening right here. I would still, like, I would accept that. Like, I just bought it, and I will accept that as near mint. I just hope that the people that I sell it to, that they will also consider that near mint. See? Just like very tiny bit of whitening there. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Like, I'm sure it just came out of the pack that way. It doesn't look like it's been nicked or anything. It's a cool card. I don't even know where this is from, to be honest. Rubber Room. I mean, it's from Obsidian Flame, so maybe it's a Scarlet Violet card. I haven't really played any games since 2011, other than Pokemon Go, for a little while when it came out. Definitely tried to keep up with the animes. Legacy Energy. Yeah, I appreciate whoever liked the video. It's nice of you guys to help out. There's a little bit of whitening on this corner, a very tiny little white dot. If you can see it. Let me take it out. Little tiny white dot. Man, I guess this light is just not working well. It is too bright. Or my camera is just outdated. But it should be 1080. It's just not wanting to focus. I'm sorry about that. But good to see everybody. We're just going through and looking at all these cards. This is such an important thing for us to do, is just to check out all the merchandise that you get in when you're looking to flip cards, make sure that you are sending out near mint cards. When you buy near mint cards, make sure you get near mint cards. So a little bit of whitening from when it was cut off the sheet, but really I would still say that that is near mint. What do you guys look out for when you're looking for a near mint modern card? Is there like absolutely no whitening is acceptable? Like this card, let's see, this is from 2022. It's a double sleeved, but are they double sleeving to hide an imperfection? Is one imperfection, one little chip on this corner? Would you call that lightly played? Alright, camera, you can do this. Focus. Focus. There it is. Would you nick that one off? Would that be lightly played? Like, can I sell this card as a near mint card? That's what I bought. Near mint. Oh, this one even has some fading on the back. So definitely I'll reach out about this one too, because I wouldn't sell this as a near mint card. If I was just buying it, I would probably be okay with it. But because I'm buying it to resell it, I want to make sure that I send customers the best cards from here on out. Because that has to do a lot with your standing as an account on TCG Player. You know, if you get a couple of negative reviews, that really throws you off. So doing our due diligence, checking out all these cards. Love the holo, no scratches. Oh my goodness, look at, it looks like somebody like sandpapered that side. That is crazy. So yeah, we'll be reaching out to the seller about that one too. I mean, it's a 4-year-old card, right? That's not vintage, so that's unacceptable. I mean, that would be borderline moderately played, right? Because of a side like that. That's not like a lightly played little issue. I would say that's definitely more of a moderately played. But I'm not sure. I'm not a professional. I'm just doing my best now. Check it out. If you guys got any suggestions, please let me know. I would love to hear like what you accept as far as like imperfections when you're looking at the condition of a card. Hey, what's going on, cousin Pat Lanta? What's the latest set and strongest cards people are chasing in it? Is there any opportunity in grading them and pulling gem mint 10s? Yeah, man, the latest set is Surging Sparks. There is a chase card in it, raw. It's going for about 500. At pre-release, it was going for about 300. This one's looking pretty good. But yeah, I think it went for around 1300 PSA 10 latest. Alright, so this is looking pretty nice. I do have these few cards that had some imperfections. I'll show you guys one more time this Charizard. Good to see you, cuz I reached out to you on Facebook about submitting on PSA because I'm starting to do a little bit of research on it. I'm just curious if you had any insider tips. I want to get some of my old cards graded. Do you get any discounts if you do more than 1 or 10 or 20 or whatever? Look at that. They tried to sell this to me as near mint. It's not near mint. Let's see, how can you guys see the scratches up at the top? It looks so nice in the camera. This isn't Instagram though. There's no filters. It is such a beautiful card. Coming back after like 10 years off from Pokemon card collecting, there's so many cool cards out there. Cards I never seen. I just saw this last night that there's a futsal or a football collection. Football, like European football, not American football. But I'm a big soccer fan. I appreciate it, Pat. Yeah, I look forward to hearing from you, cousin. Alright, let me get over here, swap my camera back over real quick. And it's been a while since I've been live, so I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Got some more stuff that's going to be coming down the road. Got some big orders that I made last week. One for a Gem Mint, a CGC Black Label Pristine first edition Gym Heroes Brock Rhydon. Got one of those. I got 3 CGC 9.5 original gym leaders. A Sabrina, I think a Brock, I think like a Koga or something like that. We'll definitely check those out. Pat, I saw you unboxing some pickleball paddles. I never took you for a pickleball player, but I guess it's a cool thing to do now, huh? Where we just moved, there's a pickleball like restaurant, and it's got like tennis courts and pickleball courts and all kinds of stuff right down the road. We thought we were gonna check it out, but Ella and Ezra are only 2 and 3 years old right now, so maybe in a couple years we'll all be able to play. Even my face has a glare on it. That lamp is too bright, huh? We'll learn as we go. We'll learn as we go. Alright, so I'll give an update for the business itself, how everything has been going. I mentioned in the last video that we had lost about $450 through USPS. They lost one card. They actually ended up delivering that card. It was a Unified Minds Rainbow Mewtwo Mew GX. They got it delivered, but I had already given the refund to the dude because it was gone for like 2 weeks. I shipped it out like the day before Black Friday. My mistake. Didn't really think about it. But it went missing for 2 weeks. I was like, alright man, yeah, I'll shoot you the refund. It's been 2 weeks. There's no movement. They said they didn't even receive the card. There was no anything with the label. They said I didn't even drop it off at the post office. I was like, oh man, like I must have messed up. We were moving houses. Maybe I had put it in a box and threw it away somewhere. I checked last week. It had been delivered. I reached out to the guy. I was like, hey man, it's been 2 weeks since this card was delivered. Like, I would love to receive payment. Like, I'll even like knock off 20 bucks. Like, please, like, I would just love to get what I paid for it back. And he reached out and he said, oh, as soon as I got the refund from you, I ordered another one. So when that one came a couple days later, I thought that was the one that I had reordered. So for sure, I will send you the money. So I got 200 bucks back from that one. That was a relief. Praise God. That was a relief. Got the money back plus $10. Made $10 on a $200 exchange, right? That's still a 5%. Not bad. But the bulk, there was a 35-pound bulk box that I had shipped out same day before Black Friday, and it had no movement. It moved for like a few days, and then it just got lost. And it stopped moving for like over a month now. It's just sitting in a warehouse somewhere. So of course this guy, I sold that one on eBay. He reached out, he wanted a refund. I said, yeah, I gotta give you a refund, right? So I went up to the post office like, is there any way you guys can like find this? So I issued a missing mail search request, sent that out, nothing, heard nothing from him. He said, yeah, you can just file an insurance claim. Me, like a dummy, another learning lesson here for everybody. I just shipped a Ground Advantage. I thought it's gonna go through. I've never had an issue with USPS. Well, they lost it as $250. With UPS Ground Advantage, you only get $100 insurance. So I had to file my claim. I still haven't heard back from the claim even to get my $100. But with that $100, there was $50 of shipping, so I get $50 for this 35-pound bulk box of Pokemon cards. And in there were some nice cards. There was like vintage cards in there. I did talk to the post office. They said normally it will show up. Like, the warehouses are really good at keeping their stuff. Like, people don't steal from it. It doesn't get lost. It probably just got piled on top of on Black Friday. It's probably at the bottom of a big pile of boxes that are slowly making their way out the door. And it could come up like 2 or 3 months from now. So hopefully, I talked to the guy. The dude that bought it is like an artifact dealer. So he seems like a quality guy. He said he'll reach out if the box does get shipped. And I'll check every week or two on that shipping to make sure that it doesn't get shipped and delivered. But I just want that insurance claim, and then I would love to get the box back, and then I could ship it back out. But anyways, moral of this video is, if you are trying to flip cards, like, that's part of the business plan here at AI Trainer Smart. When I talked to ChatGPT, asked for a business plan on how to grow a Pokemon card business online from $1,000 to $1 million, it was flip cards. Some 30% was bulk purchases, and then 60% was to invest in single cards. Not just to speculate, but to literally only buy if you can buy something 30% below market price, so that when you sell it, you can sell it at a fair price. So it's all about finding good deals. It's been a slow grind. I don't think I'm anywhere near the $1 million mark. It's a slow grind, but the more money that we have, the more opportunities we're able to look at. So altogether, we went through that 1 month update, and we had made about 400 something dollars. And now that I got paid for that other, I thought that I had lost everything when the USPS had lost everything. But thankfully, we made half that back, and now with all the other singles that we flipped, we're back in the green. So hopefully USPS finds out what's up with that package that comes through. It will be further in the green. But moral of this story, check all the cards that you get. I know it's a pain in the butt. You just saw, we just went through, it took like 10 minutes for us just to go through this one little order, right? This one little order, but it was worth it, because I don't want to get negative reviews on my account. I don't want to send customers products that are not up to standard. I only want to really deal with near mint stuff. And these cards were not near mint, so I'm going to reach out to the guy and let him know I want a full refund, or a refund for the difference that brings me back in the green to that 30% below market price for a near mint or moderately played card. I'll show you guys some of the other cards we've been working with. Boom. And this camera has a hard time. Let me show you my fat stack, okay? The fat stack of the Muse. I was speculating on this card. The 151 Mew. Oh, I don't know how he got in there. Gengar's trolling me. Look at all these. Love the Muse. Good card. Quality card, playable card. Other than that, let's see down here what we got. Giratina. The only cards that I invest in are cards that move a lot, or cards that, like I said earlier, I find for below 30%, for 30% below market price. And then I look at that seller, and if they got a bunch of other stuff, I will just bundle all that together. Pat said, there's going to be growing pains. Is there another post office near that you could drop off? There is, and we just moved, so we're at a new post office now. Some of these cards came from the bulk. Most of these cards that I'm just flipping. And yeah, I try to stay like a dozen at least sold per day, so you know these cards are moving. And these cards are so cool. I don't know if you can see that. Buy and sell liquid cards. That's right. That's right, cuz. And I don't know if you've been looking into Pokemon lately, but everything is so liquid, man. People cannot get their hands on enough stuff. People cannot get their hands on enough stuff. Like, everybody is just so thirsty. So thirsty. Alright, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I'll try to come back again soon. And especially, I should on Monday, I'm gonna go pick up that fat order with those graded cards that I got from an auction at rarecandy.com. And we'll do an unboxing of that. It's another insurance for you guys who are buying expensive cards. Whenever you get your envelopes, your boxes in the mail, record yourself unboxing those. Like, I recorded myself unboxing this, so if the guy comes back and is like, oh, those weren't the cards that I sent you, I can send TCG Player the video. I can be like, look, here's the package he sent me. It's got his name on it. Here's the cards that he sent me. These ones don't live up to expectation. I'm not saying you gotta do that for every card, like recording it, but especially for those big ones, like a few hundred or more. That's your hard-earned cash, you know? That's your hard-earned cash. Pat, I know you be recording yourself, unboxing everything. I like to watch the videos too, man. I love to see those PSA, those grading returns. Hopefully next one you do, they all come back PSA 10 for you. But for this one, guys, I'm out. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night before I go to sleep. God bless you all, and peace.